Hey, hey.
Warning, explicit content.
Listen.
Hey, you just tuned in, and now get ready to turn on. This is Slippin' in the Fray on Pacific Northwest Radio. Slippin' in the Fray is sex talk with some of the sickest indie rock on the planet. Our season sponsor is Hedonism Tuna Grill Jamaica, where your pleasure is our passion. And if you'd like to sponsor the show or be on the show, write us because we'd love to connect with you. slippinginthefray@gmail.com. As I always mention, if you've heard this before, this show is not for children. If you're under 18, fuck the fuck off right fucking now. Fingers.
Yeah.
It's time for what?
Nakedness.
Yeah, step on down. It's naked time. Hey, Stone's in the house tonight.
Hey.
It's been a while since you rock and rolled.
You guys have kept me locked up for a long time.
He's been in the back of the dungeon. Now, you're probably on the edge of your seat wondering what the hell we're going to be talking about tonight, right?
Yeah.
Fingers, sextortion.
Nice.
That's what it is. Simply put, sextortion is blackmail. It's when someone threatens to send a sexual image or photo of you to other people if you don't pay them or provide more sexual content because they're horny and fucking greedy.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to be going on. And you know what? We're all naked and we're ready to crank something up.
Nation Dead by Newtierra.
Oh, you're listening to Slippin' in the Fray on Pacific Northwest Radio.
It exists just to fit. Full of yourself is God. Then there's an open death. And now
Heavy.
It's heavy. Incredibly heavy.
Believable.
Unbelievably heavy. If you're just tuning in, this is Slipping of the Fray on Pacific Northwest Radio, and we're here floating around in our dungeon on a barge somewhere in the greater Vancouver area.
Yeah.
And you should really try to locate us because we've got some very sexy people in the dungeon tonight.
Yeah.
Very sexy. It actually just might rival Hito. If you don't know what Hito is, oh my God.
Yeah.
They are our season sponsor, where your pleasure is their passion. Hey, this is Lyric
And Fingers.
from Slip Into the Fray on Pacific Northwest Radio.
Negril, Jamaica, Hito.
Hedonism, too, breaks the boundaries of other lifestyle-friendly, clothing-optional resorts. Here, there's never too much of a good thing. People travel from far
And wide.
to live out their fantasies and escape their inhibitions. Leave the mundane day-to-day behind. Explore yourself as you explore the sensual and liberating environment of Hedonism, too, Negril, Jamaica.
Negril.
Decide on a clothing-optional resort or nude vacation and be no one but your beautiful self. At our resort, you can
Sleep in and stay up late. Give up counting calories. Have a drink before noon. Dine in shorts. Talk to strangers. Don't make your bed. Go skinny dipping. Don't call your mother. Let your head down.
Hedonism, too, is a sandbox for your inner child and nourishment for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. With absolutely everything included in one upfront price, you never have to think about money,
Not even my tip.
just what to do next, and if you desire, with whom.
This ain't love, I'm making sex like rock stars. This ain't love.
Hedonism too, Negril, Jamaica, where your pleasure is our passion. Find us at hedonism.com.
While I was in the back, I yelled up to Fingers to click on a world map to see what the top cities are tonight that are tuning in and turning on right now. So we're just gonna finish up here. I just gotta cycle it through the one side here. Okay, world map.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Bangkok. And you know why
Johannesburg.
I know, you know why I like the word Bangkok?
Because one night you banged a cock.
One night I banged a cock in Bangkok. Oh my God, because it's cock. Cock is in the word Bangkok, so you gotta love that.
Really?
Yeah. Dwalin, Amsterdam. These are the top cities listening right now. Paris, France. Tokyo, Japan. Those Japanese people are fucking insatiable.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Thailand.
What?
Am I saying it right?
I don't know.
Phuket. Fuck
Like,
it.
fuck it.
Fuck it. Thailand.
I like it.
Sosa, Dominican Republic. Antwerp in Belgium.
Ooh.
Nevada, USA.
Love it.
I know, those desert people. Ipanema in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh.
And Hamburg, Germany.
Nice.
Wow. I
Those
wanna go to fuck it. I
Germans.
don't care about the other places.
You just want to go to fucking...
Wicked.
So we love seeing where everybody is watching from. So hello, beautiful, sexy world. Tonight's show, as I said, is about sextortion, and it's simply, as I said, blackmail. When somebody threatens to send you a sexual image or video of you to other people if you don't pay them or provide more sexual content. Are you a victim of sextortion? This is what you need to know. Okay,
Okay.
Fingers? I know Fingers is like, I'd like to be that.
Yeah,
Stone's like,
Fingers
yeah,
wants to be
me
that.
too. Stone's too. He's like, okay, are you guys gonna take notes?
Yeah.
Okay, these are the things you need to know. Stay calm and do not panic. Immediately report what's happened at the cybertip.ca or contact the cops in your jurisdiction. It is happening to you, and the person is more than likely doing the same thing to others, and this needs to be reported to the proper authorities. Okay?
Nice. Yeah.
Immediately stop all communication. No more jerking off and showing them more pictures.
Okay.
Okay, stop it right now. Deactivate, but don't delete any of your accounts that you're using to communicate with the individual, and pay attention to any of the other accounts you may link to, as the offender may attempt to contact you there as well.
Uh-huh.
And get rid of all your porn on your computer because the cops might come
Well,
and investigate.
depends what kind of porn it is. If you've got pig porn on there, then yeah, you're in trouble. Animal Farm never looked so good. Do not comply with the threat. In other words, never pay money or never send additional nudes. Your situation will not get better by doing any of these things. And if you have paid money, check to see if it's been collected. And if not, quickly cancel the payment. Okay? Keep the correspondence. Keep everything together. Any information, their username, Facebook page, Skype ID, blah, 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 all that shit. Keep it all because you might need it in a court of law.
Okay.
And speak to a safe adult about what's happening. So, I mean...
That's
safe adult.
Safe adult.
Well, this is actually more, I think, this particular statement for younger people. So if they're 16, 17 or whatever. So somebody that you can trust. Because what could happen is you tell the person and then they also try the sextortion thing on you. Tell somebody that you can trust.
Double sextortion.
It's double sextortion. It is. So again, like I said, report to cybertip.ca, which we should check and see what that's all about. I've not been on that site. And if you're under 18 years of age, which you shouldn't be listening to this fucking show, but if you have a kid, you're listening to the show and you've got a kid that's under 18, you can go to the kids' help phone. And that's got lots of good information. So it's very serious. Sextortion is very real, but it's not just about having naked pictures of someone and wanting more. And when we get back from sending out emails and trying to sextort some naked pictures from people we know, we'll chat further on the subject. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick musical break, and I'm going to tell you what we're listening to. We love this guy. It's 10 Acts.
Yeah.
Insatiable. And you're listening to Slippin' in the Fray on Pacific Northwest Radio.
She was sitting at the bar. We struck a combo of a couple of shots, and then she told me who I was. I got the feeling she'd been looking for love. She was a local, not from around here. Said, let's go dance. She said, oh yeah. We left that bar, went to another, and when I kissed her, I knew she'd been trouble. Ain't 6'4", she's a 6'4", she's a glutton for love. Ain't 6'4", she's a 6'4", and she can't get enough. No. Music was loud and I spun on. DJ was cooking, she was loving it. Well, when I took her in my arms, it was near I called her a fall. It's 6'4", she's a 6'4", she's a glutton for love. It's 6'4", she's a 6'4", and she can't get enough. No, it's 6'4", she's a 6'4", she's a glutton for love. It's 6'4", she's a 6'4",
I know, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. He makes me insatiable.
Yeah.
If you just tuned in, you're listening to Slippin' in the Fray on Pacific Northwest Radio. I am Lyric. We've got Fingers with us, as always.
Yeah.
My co-host with the most. And Stone popped by to hang out in the
Present.
dungeon. He just wants to fuck the fat chick in the back tonight. A whole lot of pushing for the
Again?
cushion. So the show tonight, Sextortion.
Yeah.
Is a form of sexual exploitation that employs non-physical forms of coercion to extort money or sexual favors from the victim.
Yeah.
Sextortion refers to the broad category of sexual exploitation in which abuse of power is the means of coercion, as well as to the category of sexual exploitation in which threatened release of sexual images or information in the means of coercion. And as used to describe an abuse of power, sextortion is a form of corruption in which people entrusted with power, such as government officials, judges, educators, law enforcement personnel, employers, seek to extort sexual favors in exchange for something within their authority to grant or withhold. Examples of such abuses of power include government officials who request sexual favors to obtain licenses or permits.
Oh, wow.
I know, that's great, eh?
That's not good.
Teachers. No, I think it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Teachers who trade good grades for sex with students.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all right. Right?
Yeah.
You want an A? Fucking on your knees, bitch. Right? And employers who make providing sexual favors a condition of obtaining a job.
Right.
Yeah.
You want a job? You want the job?
Yeah.
Casting couch.
Casting couch, exactly. So, social media and text messages are often the source of the sexual material and the threatened means of sharing it with others. An example of this type of sextortion is where people are extorted with a nudge image of themselves they shared on the internet through sexting. They are later coerced into performing sexual acts with the person doing the extorting and are coerced into posing or performing sexually on the camera, thus producing hardcore pornography.
Yeah.
A video highlighting the dangers of sextortion has been released by the National Crime Agency in the UK to educate people, especially given the fact that blackmail of a sexual nature may cause humiliation to a sufficient extent to cause the victim to take their own life. And that's actually happened quite a
Wow.
few times, right?
That part's not good.
It's not good. In
No.
addition to other efforts to educate the public on the risks of sextortion. So yeah, I mean, it can go so far that
Yeah.
it's just,
Terrible.
yeah, I know, it's pretty scary. Sextortion via the use of webcams is also a concern, especially for those who use webcams for flirting or cyber sex. Fingers.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you because I know you have a webcam.
If they want it, they can have it.
If they want it, they can have. Oh, I like that.
So they're not going to get any money out of you.
No,
No.
there's no money. It's like, go ahead, show me jerking off. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll fucking send you. I'll post it myself.
Here's
It's all
more.
good. Here's
Yeah.
more. And often this involves a cyber criminal posing as someone else, such as an attractive person initiating communication of a sexual nature with the victim. And about 95% of victims are male, right? Because it's,
Bitches.
girls don't really, yeah.
High school.
High school.
Confidential.
Confidential. I mean, but girls don't really, they don't go on. They're not doing that. It's the guys that are looking for the porn on the internet, and they're the ones that get sucked in every time.
Huh.
Often the cyber criminal simply shows a pre-recorded video of a performer from a cybersex webcam site, which they are sufficiently familiar to message the victim at points in the video where the performer appears to be typing on the keyboard to give the illusion to the victim that it's actually the performer in the video messaging them. And it's not.
yeah.
It's just a bunch of bullshit, right?
Bullshit.
The victim is then persuaded to undress in front of the webcam and may also be persuaded to engage in sexual behavior, such as jerking off. And the video is then recorded by the cyber criminal, who then reveals their true intent and demands money or other services, such as more explicit images of the victim in cases of online predation, threatening to publicly release the video to video services like YouTube and send it to family members and spouses.
Wow.
Right?
Jesus.
Sometimes threats to make allegations against the victim are made as well, and it's webcam blackmail.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's connected with webcam trolling.
I've even seen this on Dexter.
On Dexter?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which season? I'm trying to remember if I saw that. I saw
not
the
sure.
shows.
I can't remember.
We'll have to check that out. We'll check it out and we'll let people know. We are going to take some music while I send out some more of my webmail, blackmail emails.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a friend of ours,
Oh.
Borg Queen,
Nice.
Hi.
and it's Serial Killer. And you're listening to Slipping the Fray on Pacific Northwest Radio.
Becoming the worst version of you that you can be as I murder the humanity.
like
yeah.
an electrocution.
Fuck, that sounded like my vibrator.
She's a talented girl.
She's talented, and she paints, and she produces videos, and
Paintings
yeah.
are amazing.
Oh my God, yeah. Go check it out, Borg Queen. I don't have her website right in front of me, but I'm sure you could find it, and she's on all kinds of social media platforms. So
Yeah.
So there you go. You can find it if you want it. Check it out. So tonight we're talking about sextortion.
Yeah.
Fingers, tell me, have you ever been afraid? I know that you do things sometimes that you put out there, but has there ever been a time that you actually were afraid that something might get out? Something you did?
Yeah.
Oh, there has been. Okay, oh, that's good to know. That is good to know. So this is how it works with sextortion.
Basically, don't shit in your own backyard.
Well, don't shit. Yeah, don't take a shit and record it, because that's gonna go. Oh my God! I actually said something to Stone the other day, which was kind of gross. And we were talking about.
That was really gross, but I can't remember exactly
We were talking
what it was.
about if we were starving to death.
Right.
And if there was an animal, like if you had to beat a dog to death and kill it and eat it, or if there was another alternative, I said I would rather eat his shit than kill a dog. I would eat his shit.
Yeah.
I would fucking do it. I would never kill an animal.
She would eat my shit rather than eating dog.
Yeah. I would.
Yeah.
We were talking about
but
going
what shit keep
It's
you
gross.
alive?
Nah,
Well,
it's the stuff you're getting rid of, right?
but
Yeah.
you know, there might be some little beans and things.
Corn,
There could be peas,
peanuts, and corn.
peanuts and corn. That could keep you going for a while.
Jesus Christ.
Peanuts and popcorn. Popcorn probably would be in
You
there
could probably
too.
live a long time on peanuts and corn and
Totally.
water.
Well, I thought you can drink your own urine.
You
Yeah,
can.
you can.
And
Yeah.
And there's
Good.
some
Yeah.
nutrition in it. I mean, there's
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you're ever in the ocean and you get stung by a stingray,
yeah.
you get somebody to piss on it.
a jellyfish, maybe.
Is it jellyfish?
Yeah.
It was a stingray.
Well, probably.
It
that could
is.
happen
Oh,
too.
sting-
Oh,
Stingray, they'd
anything.
have to
Spider bite,
maybe
piss on it. Just
Yeah, you piss on it. Yeah, your own pee is.
No, I
is-
get somebody to piss on me.
I think it's supposed to be your own.
Is it?
I thought so.
No, no. I watched Friends once, and I remember that I can't remember which character it was, but yeah, you can get somebody else to piss on you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be hotter.
It's fucking great. It's
mean-
like, yeah.
If it was a hot girl.
pee on me when I'm not strong.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's a
Pee
good
on
song.
me when I'm not strong. We'll
Pee
work
on
that.
Russell.
Pee on Russell, exactly. So tonight's show is sextortion.
Yeah.
All you people out there, if this is happening to you, I'm sorry, but you might have let yourself get into that situation.
Right.
Right. And we're not going to be your parents on the show.
No.
Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Ooh.
That is all good. But you got to really be careful, because a lot of times you can have your personal information compromised. A password you use now or have used recently, or even your driver's license.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times what happens is the people that are doing the sextortion, they claim to have malware installed on your computer and have a recording of you watching sexual explicit material. So if you don't pay their Bitcoin ransom, and I actually talked about this about 3 or 4 shows ago.
Yeah.
There's a thing going on right now. If you don't pay this Bitcoin ransom, they threaten to release the video to all your contacts, including
Right.
friends, relatives, and coworkers.
Yeah.
And in reality, the scammers behind sextortion attempts are using lists of usernames, passwords, and other personal details that were compromised in a website data breach over the past few years. So they don't actually have any of your private or sensitive material to threaten you with, and you should not reply to it or give it into their hands ever.
Yeah.
Just don't fucking do it.
You know, at Christmas time, there's that app or whatever that you put your face in and it puts an elf.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get one made that makes you naked and fat and hairy,
Oh,
and then I'll use that for sextortion.
okay.
Yeah.
That's great. That could be
Yeah.
our new business.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Fat,
Okay.
naked sumo wrestler type Bitches.
And that's good, right? Because right around that time, Christmas time, before Christmas, most people have a little bit of extra money because they're going to buy Christmas presents, so you can extort them.
That's true. Oh my God.
Sextort
them. What do you do if you actually get that email? So trust your instincts. Think before you respond. Don't reply. Don't pay the ransom. Don't click on the link. You got to be really careful about that link because sometimes that'll take you to someplace else you don't want to go, right?
Yeah, and it verifies that you're real.
Yeah, really. And just take a breath and take a moment to think and just use a clear head because there's so many people out there right now looking for money.
Yeah, like
They're
what if
looking
you
for ways to make
completely
money.
ignore it? Are they just going to go ahead and release it? Probably not. They're going to try and contact you again.
Well, if they actually have the video, but these are people that say they have malware installed on your computer and they don't have any information.
Right.
But you're scared because most guys look at porn and so they're like, oh my fucking God, oh, they saw me looking at that, dwarf porn or whatever. Donkey porn or, something weird. Or it could be even sicker than that. It could be kiddie porn or whatever.
Yeah.
And, people are, if that's what they're into, they're going to go to jail.
Yeah.
Right? So they're totally freaked out. So people will pay the ransom, right? You got to keep your information safe. And it's a really good idea to change your passwords once in a while.
Where do you keep all your information? On your computer?
No, that's the thing. You know what? I keep mine because honestly, if you want to break into my computer, I don't really give a fuck. I don't have anything.
Yeah.
Like my porn sites and shit, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm not worried about that. I don't keep any of my naked pictures or my own personal porn that I make myself.
Yeah.
It's not on my computer. It's all locked away where I can pull it out and jerk off from time to time.
On a Polaroid?
Got some Polaroids, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have all my passwords on the computer.
Same.
Yeah.
But that file is password encrypted.
Oh, there you go.
Hope you don't forget that.
I'll never forget that one.
You're like, I got it.
Because,
Here.
it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no. Now I know. Now I'm going to go in there. So if you suspect anything, change your password immediately because probably one of your accounts has been hacked. And use strong passwords that are difficult to guess. So like, I don't know, hippopotamus 962, I want to lick your mother's ass.
Well, nowadays
Nowadays
you pretty much have to because you type in a new password, you have to use a capital, you have to use a special character, you have to use a number. Like, holy fuck.
I know. And where do you keep all the lists? And you have to change it all the time. And that's what makes me crazy because it's like, I can't remember my passwords.
They're on all about the special characters now. Like a fucking explanation
And
mark.
stupid Apple, like I never remember my login. And every time I'm like, oh my God, I got to change my fucking password again. And you can't use the same one for the past 10 years.
You know what I do? This is crazy.
I'm not kidding.
I do this. This is crazy. Because of that special character thing, I'll put like a word, like I don't know, I'll pick a word like playground, and I'll put it like capital P, and at the end I put like 2 exclamation marks. But when I'm reading that password, I just kind of figure it's me yelling at myself, so I just put playground in. I don't put the exclamation marks in. And I forget that part, that's actually part of the password.
It's part of the password.
That's pretty encrypted.
That is. Oh my God. Okay. We need another song, I think. Oh, this is a good one. This is Toque.
Oh.
I know.
Nice.
Isn't it ironic?
Ooh.
And you're listening to Slippin' in the Prey on Pacific Northwest Radio.
An old man turned 98. He won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you're already paid. It's a good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly.
plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you're already paid. It's a good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it bigger? Life is a funny way of sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's going right. And life is a funny way of helping you out when you think everything's gone wrong and everything blows up in your face. A traffic jam when you're already late. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the girl of your dreams and then meeting her beautiful wife. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you're already paid. It's a good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it bigger? And you know life is a funny way of sneaking up on you. And life is a funny, funny way of helping you out, helping you out.
Isn't it?
Isn't it ironic, don't you think?
That I'm gonna sextort you all.
That's right. We're coming for you, bitches. We're coming for ya. So if you just tuned in, that's what's going on. Sextortion tonight. We're just chatting away here. And I just pulled up a little site on the computer as I was zipping around while we were listening to that song by Toque.
Yeah.
/.org. And I have to tell you this. So Facebook, and I'm going to say it, I was going to not say the platform, but I'm going to say Facebook.
Yeah.
Had to assess nearly 54,000 potential cases of revenge pornography and sextortion on the site in a single month,
Wow.
according to a leaked document.
Yeah.
And figures shared with staff reveal that in January, Facebook had to disable more than 14,000 accounts relating to these types of sexual abuse.
Wow.
And 33 of the cases reviewed involved children.
Oh wow.
Well, good that they actually do something. I didn't think they even did really look into stuff.
Yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, I think they're pretty
Good.
much on it, right? So the company relies on users, of course, to report most abusive content, meaning the real scale of the problem could be much greater because a lot of times people don't report it,
Yeah.
right? They're just like, oh my God. So I thought that was crazy that it's going on in our backyard, really, because a lot of people use social media as a way to communicate and,
Yeah.
you know, have their friendly little conversations and talk about
Yeah.
Donald Trump and shit like that.
Yep.
So there was something else a little bit further down here I wanted to just quickly read. So somebody was trying to sextort this guy, and his first response was, so you're going to blackmail me with pictures of me doing shit that everybody else has seen me doing in the past? Get a fucking life, you broke ass virgin bitch. Release them, and I'll make more money than you will. So that's kind of funny. I guess you could do the same, Fingers.
Yeah.
Be like, fuck, it's time, make some cash maybe with some of those videos that you do.
Yeah, you got too much cash on you. You giving it to me, you fucking bitch.
That's right. So anyways, watch that social media because it can be a killer. An absolute killer. So you get a friend request from a sexy girl or hot guy and you accept it, and before long they're sending you invites to chat, and the chat starts getting a little sexual.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you got your dick in your hand and you're wanking off to a pair of tits, and then they tell you, maybe after you come, I think maybe I'd wait for that they recorded the video of you and bam, show me the money. It's an epidemic. And there are people working in third world countries right now making fake profiles and stealing your hard-earned money because, as one guy said on an interview, it would ruin his life. His wife would find out, his kids and everything, right?
Yeah.
So I actually watched this video on BBC, and it was unbelievable. There was a factory of people, and they were all, they got busted, right? Because there's these cyber cops all over the place. And there was like probably 100 workers, and they were all making fake pages.
Yeah.
And that's what they were doing all day long. And I wish I had the stats, but it was really fucking crazy. Let me just go there for a second, because it was insane how many people actually were affected by this.
Wow.
This is our virus lab. This is the place where our virus analysts, they're working in shifts and they analyze the malware. They're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
The second a malware attack happens somewhere in the world, this is where it's reported.
350,000 unique malware per day, which is an incredible number.
350,000.
Exactly.
So that's insane. 350,000 new malware a day.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
I know, it's
Their
crazy.
attention from infecting simple home users to infecting and attack to corporations. You can
So it's nuts. So anyways, this program basically said that there was 350,000 unique malware attacks every day, and the BBC Scotland investigated it, and gangsters.com will broadcast on Wednesday, June 11th, so you can check that out. But you got to be really careful.
Yeah.
Anyway, so just be careful out there, people, because we're coming for you. Keep your dick and your pussy in your pants.
Wow.
Keep it in your pants.
Yeah.
If you've
Don't show
got
it
a
on
video.
TV, that's
if
the
you got a
thing.
video on your
Yeah.
thing. And you know what, Fingers? I know one time you actually said that you put a piece of tape in front of your camera. Do you
Yeah.
do that all the time?
Not anymore.
I thought you were going to say you put a piece of tape in front of your dick. Oh,
You could do that, but it have to be a
hopefully
massive
that's
piece of
pretty
tape.
big tape.
Electrical tape.
Your
Yeah.
electrical tape, the fucking gorilla tape.
Ouch.
Duct tape.
Okay, so anyways, I want to get to some emails. Dear Larkin Fingers, I was in the Parliament building and I fucked my boyfriend in the girls' bathroom. I was scared to get caught, which made it way hotter than hell.
That's a good one.
I know, Parliament.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. We'll keep that little visual in our heads for later for the spank bank. I'm a manager at a large firm, and I'm married with a new baby and haven't been getting anything for a long time, and no head even long before that. This girl that I work with starts flirting with me and asks me if I'm getting any with my new baby around, and I tell her no, and then she leans in really close and says, I want to suck your cock.
Nice.
So my dick instantly got hard, and then she rubbed her hand on it.
Yeah.
When it was time to head home that night, I went down to my car, and she was waiting there for me by my car. I know, and she said she needed a ride home. Fuck, I knew I shouldn't have offered. On one hand, I was scared shitless. On the other hand, super turned on.
Warning bells.
Warning, warning, warning. I gave her a ride home. Nothing happened. I was slightly disappointed, but relieved at the same time. My wife greeted me at the door as usual, baby in tow, poopy diaper. That night I wanted to fuck so bad, but she wasn't in the mood. She went to bed, and I started looking at social media to find my employee.
Yeah.
And there she was, all over Instagram and Facebook, and there was some really hot pics of her, so I jerked off to the screen. And my wife called out just before I was about to come that the baby needed changing. And I was so
That's
pissed
hot.
off. I yelled, oh, right up. And then I just finished jerking off.
Yeah.
That was 2 weeks ago, and the girl at work keeps making suggestions to me. Every time I see her, I'm losing my fucking mind. Should I fuck her or not? She's leaving me notes on my car now and in my office all the time. And today she left me a naked picture of her on my desk.
Great.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
What should I do? Please help me.
I'll tell you what to do. Marry her.
Marry her?
Yeah.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
already married, though, isn't he?
Fucking
I'm
too
married.
bad. If that cold shoulder thing's going on, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck
the
you.
baby. Fuck the baby. Fuck you.
Fuck me.
Fuck me? Fuck you, fuck me. It's a hard one.
It is.
That's a hard one.
I'm not in the habit of advising adultery.
But?
There's no but. That's
really?
why it's a hard one.
Yeah, I'd probably have the conversation with the wife.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, you know what? I know we got a baby. We got the new baby, but my baby needs some spanking. You got to be just like, look, you know what? My dick is going to fall off if you do not start using it.
I know it's all about the baby right now, but some things can't be about the baby.
Yeah. The baby's going to be sleeping at a certain time.
Yeah.
Like, you got to... And also, it's for her, too. I mean, she's got to get her pussy massaged.
Yeah.
You can't just fucking go without having any sex.
Right.
And the baby's not doing that.
The baby's... One thing we do not talk about on the show is animal sex and baby sex.
Oh.
That's two things. Okay. Anyways, sorry we can't really help you. Just hang in there and have a conversation, and
we are helping. You got to communicate.
And
marry
then
her.
If it doesn't work, marry the bitch at work. But also, fucking somebody at work is a really bad thing to do.
It's like shitting in your own backyard.
Yes, it is.
Don't shit in your backyard because, oh my God, all of a sudden, it's all great, and then something happens, and then she's threatening to tell your wife, and you got shit on your shoe, and then you're eating it.
Yeah.
It just goes on and on and on. Okay, next email. There's nothing I like more than eating and fucking at the same time. Not eating cock or pussy, eating food. Greasy hamburgers, dripping, sloppy, whatever, and I like to drip it all over my cock and whoever I'm fucking. It's great. I can kill two birds at once.
Wow. I don't know, that's just not hot to me.
No.
I just picture this really large man with a big greasy hamburger, and he's like...
Yeah.
And it's like...
Or fucking a jar of lard.
Oh, a jar of lard. It's like...
Yeah, not hot.
Yeah, it's like, pass the pickle.
And you'd have to heat the lard to a perfect temperature to penetrate it.
Oh my God. Oh, here's a good one for you guys. When I read it, I thought about both of you. Is it weird that I get an erection when I think about my grandmother?
Yeah, maybe.
Dayton wrote this.
Wow.
Is she like your real grandmother, or is she just like, maybe a step grandmother? That might be a little different, right?
Besides the fact that there's a relation thing going on there, which is kind of weird in the first place. The age thing has to be kind of weird, no?
A little.
Yeah. Okay, your mom could have been, what? At best
16, 17.
And maybe her mom was 16.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so she's
still
like 32, 40 or whatever. Yeah.
Could be, but still, you're related.
You're related.
And they're all preemies.
They're all preemies. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Are you from down south? Maybe I should ask that question.
Do you want to go down south?
Do you want to go down south? Yeah. Yeah. Whatever floats your boat. My favorite meetup site is fling.com. What's yours, Fingers and Lyric? You should make profiles. Yeah, do we have a favorite site?
Well, just our website.
Our website.
We get bombarded.
Yeah, we don't have a favorite one, but, we keep threatening we're going to make one for Fingers, but we have to find the best. So maybe fling.com is the one to make one. Chatterbait. Chatterbait's a good one.
Yeah.
Although we're not endorsing it because they're not a sponsor.
Right.
But maybe they will be now.
But they want to be.
They want to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. And the last... Oh, no, I've got a couple more here. So, Lyric, when is your band coming to Eastern Canada? Love Head and would love to see you rock out with your band.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. And Stones in Head, too.
Where are we going?
Back east.
Eastern Canada?
Yeah, Eastern Canada.
Nice, I'll go.
Yeah, for sure. Headmusic.ca. New single... I'm Afraid of Americans is out right now, so you can check that out on iTunes.
Love the Maritimes. Book
Love
us.
the Maritimes. And the last email here of the night, Jellyfish wrote, my crazy dream I wanted to share. I'm a girl, but I have a cock. I'm fascinated by it, and I can't stop jerking off. I wake up and stroke it, and by the end of the day, I've jerked off so much my dick is black. Then I wake up, and my clit's super swollen, and I have to fuck myself. Fingers is looking
I
at
can't figure that one out. Is it gangrene or?
Like,
I'm not sure.
so
This
she
girl-
really is a girl, but she has a cock?
She's dreaming that she has a
Oh,
cock.
she's dreaming.
That's her dream.
Thought she had gangrene.
Oh yeah, no.
Black cock.
Black cock. Well, she strokes it so much
making
in
it
her
black.
dream. She's making it black.
Right.
Does that ever
Wet pussy.
happen? Yeah. Does
So
that ever
she has
happen
a
to you
cock
guys?
and a pussy.
I
in
get.
her
You
dream.
know what? It doesn't really say. She wakes up and her clit super swollen from
Oh.
the fantasy of having a dick,
And then she has to.
and then she masturbates
Oh.
and wanks off.
Wow.
Ever happened to you? Black cock.
I've never had a black cock. Apparently they're bigger. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
my cock has been in a pussy so much, in a wet pussy, that it's got gangrene.
Oh my god! Well, you know what? On that note, yeah, I think that's the end of the show. Tune in every Saturday night for another episode of Slippin' in the Fray with me, Lyric, and Fingers.
Yeah.
If you miss a show, how can they find us, Fingers?
Spotify,
Ooh. Okay.
Apple Podcast,
Apple Podcast,
Google Podcast.
Google Podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Download, subscribe. That way you never, ever have to miss a show. PacificNorthwestRadio.com. And if you want to sponsor the show or advertise with us, write the station, PacificNorthwestRadio@gmail.com. And in the subject line, put Slippin' in the Fray. And don't you forget to leave us on all day long. We play music 24/7 online all the time. Plus, there are some very cool shows every night at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And don't forget to write us. We want to hear all your dirty little secrets to slippinthefray@gmail.com. Fingers and I want to thank our season sponsor, Hedonism Tuna Grill Jamaica, where your pleasure is our passion. And you can listen to our full interview with Randy Mann from Hedo and Michelle, the pleasure officer. Head to our on-demand page and find out all about Hedo. Sextortion, you want to blackmail me or my friends? Fuck you! We'll find you, motherfuckers, and
Yeah.
blast your dick all over social media. Swear to God. And if you don't have a little dick, we're going to Photoshop one in.
Yeah.
Maybe with a big genital wart on it.
Black one.
What do you think? Black,
Little
a black
tiny
cock.
black.
That'll be in our
Another
app.
time. That's going to be in our app. Oh my God. It's time to get our freak on in the back with a gang of freaks. So we're going to go. Thanks for hanging out with us. Stone, thanks for coming in tonight. Fingers, say goodnight.
See ya.
And next time, we're going to be here waiting for you next Saturday night at 9 p.m. Until then, happy fucking everyone. Peace.